forward at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard at 6'6", number 25, the
Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's James in at the 3, and that one is good. Brunson's got his team on the board to start the game for New York.
Yeah, that's Jalen Brunson getting out with some speed and as good as anyone in the floor scoring the basketball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brunson after LeBron James hitting the 3. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
James, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns, a screen on Doncic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Lockdown rim protection from a rising at the exact right moment to deny that.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything. I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Brunson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Kicks it out to James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
3 points.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him. We're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Clarkson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson outside. Hart the pass to Clarkson. It's good from long range.
Now give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
12-11.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Hachimura. The trade. Rebounded by Clarkson. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Towns with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knicks lead.
And here's James outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. James has got 12.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reed. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Here's Ayton. Rebounded by Hart.
Utang ina,
Knicks trail
Ayton.
by 3. In the corner is Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
18.
Here's Doncic. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Towns. Really played well against Orlando in his last out. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit three-level scorer at 7 foot.
Here's Smart. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the shot is good. James has got 14.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
That's too hard. New York moving the ball around. And here's Brunson outside. Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges.
Defensive foul.
Abusele out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And he gets it to go.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
25.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Here is Robinson. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Abusele. And Anunoby subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. The Lakers also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jake LaRavia.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Here's McBride. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Bridges misses. And so Ayton will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Driving to the basket. Count it. McBride's got 5. LA Has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Doncic. From deep. The three ball from Doncic. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Miles McBride. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Austin Reeves.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game so far. On deep, Brunson. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 10. Another shot, and Ayton with the layup.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the 3rd quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hard, he's checked in for Yabusele, and it's Bridges in for Clarkson.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
From deep, James. Another miss by LeBron.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Ang bilis naman nun.
Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Brunson. No good on the 3. Smart kicks to Doncic. Back to Smart. Here's Hachimura. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And that game against the Spurs, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Lakers.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.